Yo, what's good, y'all? Back with another one. I know it's a little early to be doing videos, but I'm doing it anyway. I don't give a fuck. But I wanted to talk about the game from Thursday with the 49ers and the Seahawks. The game basically went as I expected. I expected the 49ers to control that game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, wasn't nothing surprising with that. But my whole thing is that the whole objective of Thursday night against Seattle was to get the W and get out of there healthy. That's all that mattered. People was talking about numbers and all this other shit and this and that. I didn't give a fuck. Just get the win and get the hell out of there as healthy as possible. We didn't have no major injuries outside of Charvarius Ward having a concussion, but hopefully he'll be back. Well, he should be back before the game against Washington next week, so he should be fine. But outside of that, I was fine with the performance because, like I said, it was a short week. It was a division opponent. It's a place that we have barely ever won the last 10 years. So I was cool with it. I was cool with that. But I'm not going to lie, man. Brock Purdy has looked solid as fuck, yo, playing for Jimmy Garoppolo. Because, in my opinion, he's not more naturally talented than Jimmy Garoppolo, and he's damn sure not nowhere near as talented as Trey Lance. But the way he can control the way he controls the offense and he has command of the offense, I gotta respect that because most people that play for Kyle Shanahan, it takes at least a year or two to really grasp the system because Kyle has one of the most complicated systems in the league. But once you get it down pat, it's so fucking easy. It's one of the easiest systems for a quarterback to thrive in. That's why a lot of quarterbacks, for the most part, have looked good. It's just that they haven't been any fucking good. That's why the 49ers had a losing record for a little while outside of Jimmy Garoppolo. But now Kyle has, for the most part, adjusted his system somewhat to the person who's running the system. So that's why the 49ers in the long run is going to be fine. And I got to pat myself on the back for one thing. I told y'all 2 months ago when the 49ers was 3-4 and Minnesota was like 7-1. I told people 2 months ago that it was a 3-team race in the NFC. It was between the Eagles, the 49ers, and the Cowboys for who the best team in the NFC is. And I caught a lot of fucking flack for that shit, disrespecting Minnesota. Well, how does that look right now? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know football. I can see shit before it happens. So you can miss me with that bullshit. But at the end of the day, I like where the 49ers is at. Clinch the division. First team in the NFL to clinch any division. But at the end of the day, just get rested and get ready for Washington and try to win these last 3 games, which we most likely should. We should most likely beat Washington, the Raiders, and the Cardinals. The toughest game out of that bunch will probably be the Raiders for me because the Raiders can score, and you never know which Raider team will show up. So that game is going to be a little bit tough. But outside of that, we should be able to beat Arizona and Washington. But like I said, I like the position where we at. I'm just still a little pissed about Debo getting hurt, but he should be back by the Raiders game, which is great fucking news. But this defense, man, I told y'all at the beginning of the season when I did my season preview that I thought this 49ers defense was going to be the best in Kyle Shanahan's era. This defense is one of the best in any fucking era. That's how great this fucking defense is, especially in this fucking era when it's a whole bunch of fucking points and yards being compiled. To hold teams under 300 yards a game and 15 points a game in this era is fucking legendary. But I'm not surprised that this defense is great. But I'm going to tell me what y'all think, man. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.